Hello and welcome to this latest episode of VCC TV. My name is Narinder Kapoor, and this week, as we close out the year, we look at some of the startups that have made it to the coveted unicorn club of companies valued at more than $1 billion. Several companies joined this club during 2020, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Interestingly, no company on this list that disclosed the amount it had raised secured less than $100 million. We start with Postman, which raised $150 million in June in a Series C round led by Insight Partners. This valued the firm at $2 billion. Other participants included CRV and Nexus Venture Partners, who are existing investors in the company. The San Francisco and Bengaluru-based Postman operates an application programming interface, or API, collaboration and testing platform. It was founded in 2014 by Abhinav Asthana, Ankit Sobti, and Abhijit Kane. The company says its services have been used by more than 13 million developers and over 500,000 companies across the world. We now move to Unacademy, part of the highly active edtech sector. The company in September announced that it had raised $150 million, taking its valuation to unicorn status. The new round was led by Japan's SoftBank, with participation from General Atlantic, Sequoia India, Nexus, Facebook, and Bloom Ventures. With this infusion, the company joined Byju's as the only other edtech unicorn in the country. Unacademy was set up in 2016 by Gaurav Munjal, Roman Saini, Himesh Singh, and Sachin Gupta. The company has also struck several acquisitions this year, including that of Corsavi, Creatrix, PrepLadder, Mastery, and CodeChef. Fintech firm Razorpay joined the Unicorn Club in October with a $100 million Series D fundraise. This investment in the company was co-led by Singapore's Sovereign Wealth Fund GSC and Sequoia Capital. Ribbit Capital, Tiger Global, Y Combinator, and Matrix Partners also participated in the round. Razorpay was set up in 2013 by IIT Roorkee alumni Shashank Kumar and Harshil Mathur, and it operates in the payments gateway space. It is also in the process of scaling up 2 new business lines, including a neo-banking platform and a lending arm. Automobile marketplace Cars24 is the next startup on our list. In November, the company announced it had raised $200 million as part of a Series E funding round. This exercise was led by the Yuri Milner-floated DST Global, with participation from XOR Seeds, Move Strategic Ventures, and Unbound. Cars24 was set up in 2015 by Vikram Chopra and Mehul Agarwal. It sells the cars through its proprietary auction platform and provides value-added services as well. The startup operates in a crowded market, with competition coming from companies such as Droom, Cartrade, and Spinny. Zinotti, a company that provides software services to salons and spas, raised $160 million in a Series D round to join the Unicorn Club. This round was led by private equity firm Advent International, which invested through 2 of its entities. Tiger Global and Steadview Capital, which are existing investors in the company, also participated in this round. Counting this infusion, Zinotti has raised around $250 million. Company CEO Sudhir Koneru said the COVID-19 pandemic has caused a sharp uptick in the adoption of technology by the salon and spa industry. The second payment solutions provider on this list, Pine Labs, joined the Unicorn Club in January after raising capital from MasterCard. However, earlier this month, the firm's valuation rose to over $2 billion after it secured funding from Lone Pine Capital. Pine Labs, set up in 1998, initially focused on large-scale smart card-based payments and loyalty solutions for Indian metro companies before shifting to its current business model. In March this year, Citrus Pay co-founder Amrish Rao joined the company as Chief Executive Officer. Other investors in Pine Labs include Actis, Temasek, Altimeter Capital, and PayPal. The final 2 companies on this list raised capital for increasing their push in the short video space, a segment that has seen heavy competition following the Indian government's ban on ByteDance's TikTok. We start with Glance, the InMobi-owned firm that operates Reposo. It raised $145 million from software giant Google and Peter Thiel's Mithril Capital. Reports said the capital had taken the firm's valuation to over $1 billion, less than 2 years after it was set up. Daily Hunt parent Verse Innovation, meanwhile, also joined the Unicorn Club with help from investors including Google, Microsoft, the Falcon Edge Capital-managed AlphaWave, Sofina Group, and Lupa Systems. The company secured $100 million from these backers and said that the capital would primarily be used to focus on growing Josh, its entrant to the short video space. And with that, we come to the end of this video. As always, you can find out more about the latest developments in India's PE and VC space at vccircle.com. Stay safe and happy holidays.